Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to the Curious Expedition with mods. And we are playing with John Rambo, if I remember rightly. It's been a while since I recorded. I've been ill, if you haven't noticed. Had a week and a half off. As you can tell, I'm a little bit better. My wits, I do feel, are back with me. But I'm still a little bit hoarse, so just bear with me, but I digress. We are with John Rambo on Expedition 5 of 6. We have a goddamn polar bear in the group, and we're rocking out with our cocking out. The only thing is, I did put on the Tyrannosaurus Rex mod, and we haven't come across him yet. So that makes me think this expedition really should be a more temperate biome. One for a better word. I was trying to think of a more sophisticated word there. It's not going to come. It's not going to come. Just to go off topic again for a little second. Right now, it is February the 28th. I've just got home from work and it is -7 outside. That's not known in this part of the country. Well, in this country, should I say. But especially in this part of the country I'm in at the moment. In the sort of Midland area of the UK. We don't suffer stuff like this. This is ridiculous. It's supposed to be spring tomorrow, and I am freezing cold. And the problem is, when I record, I actually turn off all the heating in the house because it makes a background noise. So just to try and keep it as fluent as possible. And yeah, I'm pretty cold right now. But as I said, I digress. Let's crack on. We can choose from the Black Arctic. I don't need that at the moment. We've got the Looming Desert, and we have the Valley of Jungle. Now, as I said, it's been a week and a half since I've even recorded. So I'm not quite sure what I said we were going to go and do this time around. I'm thinking we do Valley of Jungle, because if we're going to come across a Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's going to be in the jungle. Methinks. You know, I've seen Jurassic Park. It's not set in the desert. It's not set in the Arctic. It's set in a rainforest type place with storms and stuff where the electricity goes off. So Valley of Jungle is probably our best bet. So as much as I hate doing this, let's crack on with it, shall we? Eagerly anticipating the forthcoming adventure, I made haste and arrived at the docks. The captain had yet to arrive, so I took some pleasure envisaging my name in the newspapers. A tragic message reached me. I learned that Shabana Azmi had passed away when he was murdered in the back streets of London. He would be severely missed. We must all meet our end one way or another. Well, that's not very good. I mean, it's good that it happens now, so we get to choose someone else. But even so, he was hot to trot. He was. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. The other ridiculous thing is how much bloody stuff we've got. I didn't realise we had so much. And not a drop of food in sight. That's probably bad. That's probably bad. We were approached by the... Oh, it's fine. We were approached by the soldiers that had tasked us with finding Conrad the deserter. Upon hearing that we had resorted to killing him, he assured us that we had acted correctly and rewarded us with all for even our efforts. Now, I just saw the minus sign come up again. I was like, oh God, what we lost now? But it's okay. It's only a medal. It's only a medal. I was handed new funds as remuneration of our efforts. A scientist approached me this morning with a request. He told me about a mysterious box that was buried somewhere in the area we were travelling to. He promised to reward us generously if we brought it back to him. Right. That's okay. Well, it's not a T-Rex. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. I am thinking no, simply because it means we're going to have to carry a shovel, and I've got no space at all for shovels right now. I don't think I've got space for shovels at all right now. Anyway, do I? No, not really. Although we can get rid of the torches. Why have I got so many torches when I have a lantern? As I said, it's been a while since I recorded. We'll accept. He nodded gratefully and wished us well. Before his departure, he warned us not to open the box. Well, I'll be the judge of that. As I was one of the most famous explorers, stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. I was approached by several capable persons that were eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? So we have Tim Timster and Lewis, although we don't have space for both of them. We have Aurea Dowling the cultist. And we have Najam al-Din al-Mari, the Bedouin. Well, we've lost someone who can hold 2, plus has attack die. So I think the cultist, as much as I hate using the cultist, is probably our best bet right now. Tim Timster's a no-go. Dajim al-Din Amari doesn't have the capacity. Yes, we could do a blue dice. Do we really want Tim Timster though? That's the question. I don't think I do, you know. What's wrong with our sailor boy? Pyromaniac, of course. Because we have the pistol, we have a little bit of dynamite. We got bullets because we've got the bullet hoarder trait. I think we're going to take the cultist and play it safe, but I do like the blue dice. We're going with the cultist. Make a decision, Padge. We might well utilise the zealous presence like Aurea Dowling in our team. Just in time, the vessel was primed to sally forth. Alright, so we've got 430 funds. We could probably afford to upgrade our animal. To Sir James. Yes. Nice. And let's see what equipment we can buy. So we've got 3 spaces. Food is paramount. All the dynamite is paramount. Medicine, arguably. We're going to need a shovel. They don't even hand over a shovel anymore. It's ridiculous. Machetes we're going to need. The rest, I think we can get away with. Rope, maybe? Why not? We can afford rope. And first aid? Okay, this is going to be its own stack. This is going to be stacked on. This is going to be a new stack. This is going to be a new stack. This will be a new stack. We are going to be leaving stuff behind, like the flutes. There's no need to take those. Oh, we do have... In fact, we've got a shed load of rope. Don't worry about the rope. That'll do. Do I want a rifle? Can't afford a rifle. No. At long last, our ship is prepared to head for distant shores. Oh, let's go then. Expedition 5. Just spat all over my screen. Ridiculous. There we go. So, we are coming in from the top. And it's going to be a vertical 6 region biome, I think. Yes. I dare not recount the trials and tribulations of the voyage, but thankfully we reached the land of our imminent adventure. The land lay open in front of us like an invitation to an adventure. And we want to access the storage. All right, we're not going to take the flutes. We're not going to take the snowshoes. We're going to bring the tent along this time. We don't need the torches. The rest, I think, is a-okay. I don't think we'd be overburdened. We don't need the tickets. The rest is all right, though. The rest we'll keep. So we've got 3 spaces. That's fine. All right, let's crack on. So, yeah, it's a 6 region. We're vertical, as you can see here. It's looking pretty open, actually. This is not a bad start. We'll wander into the middle, see what's going on. Nothing too crazy here. We came across a stone formation that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions painted upon each rock. Perhaps they formed a manner of map. Let's find out where the ruins are. In the bottom. 3 of them. 4 of them. Okay. And no real hills to climb, which is a bit awkward. Ooh. Let's walk around. Or not. No, he wants to walk through. That's fine by me. Now we've got a mission. So we can hit the shrine and then go to the mission. We definitely don't have to worry about that region. Look at that. Look at that abyss. Bottomless, I tell you. Bottomless. Do I want to hit up whatever this mountain is? I suppose we better promote you first. All the way up. We'll take a look first. The temple before us warranted both fear and respect. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. Low-hanging vines partially concealed the entrance that led within. I sniffed the air, fetid stench like Paris in summer or a roadside ditch. Paris smells like poo. Then I saw the vapours, foul waves of sickly fume tendrils rising out of tiny cracks in the floor. We should be fine. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Cool. Cool. What a glorious day. That was exactly what we came for. The floor began to crack under the pressure of the foul gas. Below I could see a sloppy mass bubble and pop. I fled outside only to see the shrine collapse in a cloud of stench so vile I could not begin to describe it. It moved fast towards us. As we sallied forth, we observed smoke rising behind us. Before we knew what had happened, a fire was raging. I deduced Bartholomew Pascoe Ed to be the one responsible, but there was no clear evidence for his involvement. Great. Great. So we're on fire. And we smell. Let's pop to the mission. Lots of fumes. I wonder... Oh, it is sort of chasing us, isn't it? That's not good. Let's enter the mission then. We went through the gate and we were welcomed by an old missionary. He rejoiced at the sight of new faces, and as they had operated remotely for quite a long time. So... First things first, are they upset already? They are quite a lot upset. We're going to access the storage room. And we are going to pop in the gold. And do I want to get rid of anything else? Probably not. Does he have anything interesting to trade to which we can send back? Medicine. Very useful. Have some spider legs. Oh, he doesn't like spider legs. Not at all. Have a rope. That's probably about as close as we're going to get. We reached our arrangement with the missionary. Do I want to stop here? Or do I want to crack on? I mean, we've got a decent amount of chocolate at the moment. I suppose we could stay for a little time. The priest demanded compensation. If we wanted to rest within the walls of the mission, we would have to make a donation. Alright, well, how about some more spider legs? That'll do. With his demands met, he allowed us to rest overnight. As we settled in for the night, we heard some strange sounds originating from the priest's private quarters. Oh! Well, we'd better inspect it then, I suppose. We sought out the source of the sound and found the missionary, or rather the beast he had twisted into. It staggered menacingly towards us. Fight! Okay, so. Abomination. 2 dice. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, well, we've got Taunt, which is awesome. Big fangs. Not the biggest fangs. Do we go for the big claws instead? Might be worth holding on to that for a second. We'll do a bullet wall just in case we do take a little bit of a kick in. And we'll kick him in the nuts for good measure. Roll it. Ooh, big claws. That's what we wanted. Dead. We buried the hideous beast beside the chapel. There was no one here. Alright, well, I guess we're off. Wow. I mean, we know where we're heading as far as the shrines are concerned. I really would like to go and see what that question mark is, but at the same time, I don't really want to die from the fumes. We are all bleeding. Oh no, we are all injured. Alright, well, we'll just see how that goes. Let's move on. So, from up aloft here. See, it is all cut off, really. And what are we going to get? A cave? Best scenario, it's going to be a cave, isn't it? Or we just travel on down and take on the hyena. Poisonous gas cloud. Right, so, let's wait, I suppose, on top of the mountain or hill. So I was hoping the fire would stop. 9 days left. Let's wait again. We'll just wait it out. We'll wait the gas out. No one's dying, right? It's not the best. 5 days left. Let's wait a bit more. So the flames have gone out. There's what, 1 day left? 2 days left. Do we attack the hyenas? Yeah, let's just move. We'll go in this direction to there and then around to there. We're just going to avoid it as much as possible. If the hyenas come onto us, they come onto us. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, we've got 1 sanity. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Giselle's wound was beginning to look particularly nauseating. That's alright, this is when we use a red mushroom. Giselle. Giselle ate the mushroom and was shaken with pure disgust. She started spouting gibberish and danced around. Afterwards, she reported her wounds were healing rapidly. Nice. Oh, now we're going to have a fire. That's alright, we're going to explore the cave first. We approached the cave. The rocky moors seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch to uncover its mysteries. We used our pumpkin lantern to illuminate our descent. We discovered a remarkable underground lake. The water seemed rich with algae, sustaining the growth of mushrooms with a vibrant hue. If we were to invest a little time, we would surely be able to collect some of them. Let's have a look. What have you got for me? Well, we'll take those because they stack. That's going to be good for stopping this bloody pyromaniac, so we'll take that as well. And we're going to use that straight away, I think. I think. So, he ate the mushroom and was shaken by the foul taste. He fell into some sort of trance for several hours. Afterwards, he was a better person. No more fires, please, Bart. No more fires. And, this is going to go nasty, isn't it? We're going to have to eat first. We haven't even checking this out. It's a hill by a mountain. It's a hill by a mountain for the map. And I don't think we've come across it yet, which is a good thing. No. Nowhere to be seen. Do I want to go round the long way? I'm going to have to eat the chocolate regardless, aren't I? 46... 37. Through the fire. You can't go through the fire, son. Go around the fire. We might have to take on the hyena. Oh dear. Without access to medical equipment, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury, so Bart's injured now. That's alright. That's alright. Let's use another one of these. Cool. Now, how... Oh. Everyone's dead. Oh. Yeah, everyone's very much dead. Well, this isn't good. Alright, so let's use it on Aurea. And, Sir James, I guess. Or else we're going to start losing people. As far as that's concerned, what do we got? Cannibal, paranoid, or superstitious. So Aurea will have to be cured of her cannibalism. And we need to take on the hyenas. I'm so I don't know what you're excited about. This is not going well at all. Roll. I think I'm just going to have to kill him outright here. As best I can. So, take you down. Three off you. That leaves 3. Damage of 2. If we throw in a bullet, that gets rid of you. And then just throw in as many as I can, I guess, here. Alright, so triple attack on you. Double attack on you. And hope for the best, really. Giselle's going to take the beating. Thankfully, nothing to be beaten from her. So we'll just kill him outright. Oh. Stopping shot will do. Take it all. We are in real serious trouble here. We need a village, sharpish. Or a camp. Camp could be good. Oh dear. In the wilderness, it was nearly impossible to prevent an injury from becoming infected. Aurora is now infected. Boo. Alright, well, we're going to have to heal her up, right? So, that gets rid of that. Hopefully everyone else is going to heal up slowly but surely. We don't have to worry about the gas following us anymore, which is a good thing. We approached an old campsite. There was remains of what seemed to be a failed expedition that must have been here for a long time. What little remained was rotten. Something must have hunted them. I spotted animal tracks. Staying here would surely attract some unwanted guests. This place surely retains some trinkets of worth, though. We spread out and searched the area. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Costume flares and another treasure map. Why not? Why not? What we got? A tiger? Well, let's face it. We're going to attract the tiger straight away, aren't we? So, let's attack the tiger. Why not? Oh, okay. 2 tigers. Oh, rubbish. 14. We might have to take a slight beating here. Oh. How much health? 14. Let's stomp and taunt just in case, but I think group attack of 6 takes me down to 5. I just need to kill this out right now, so we'll take you on. Headshot 6, that's one of you taken care of. Post 2, and we need none of that. That's what we need. Rubbish. And we'll take it all. So now the shrine, I usually would probably go for straight away. I'd just make a beeline to it. Let's use a mushroom. We're overburdened. Oh, didn't want to do that. Let's use a costume flare then. Oh, we've got a shaman. That's not too bad. Let's make sure we're not missing anything over here. Ah, there's a village. And what about down below? Hang on, we'll get it in a second. Right. So, 11 sanity. We might as well finish off all the chocolate now. I think the best thing we can do is probably head to the shaman first. We do have a waterfall, though. That'd be good for sanity. I really want to heal people up. Let's go to the shaman. He'll help out with his crazy plants and whatnot. We entered a strange-looking hut. It was dark and damp inside, with all sorts of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with a wild-eyed stare as he chewed on some leaves. So, healing. You know what? I don't want to heal yet. I want to trade. What have you got? Yeah. We'll not worry about any of that for the time being, actually. Let's leave for a second. What do people have? We have paranoid, just injured. Superstitious? So I need the 2 green mushrooms. And this is a case of healing people. Right, okay. So trade. We want both mushrooms. What do you want for that? You can have fertile lands. Good exchange. So that'll be clean. Everyone will be cleansed who needs to be cleansed. So we just need to heal people now. So you can have the Eagle Scout. And we shall get... We'll get me healed up off that. Then we shall do... the Tiger Pelts. Funds 20. Yeah. One of those for Bart. And then another heal for a tiger pelt. And that can be for Aurea. And then one more heal. And we'll get rid of some meat now. Or do, yeah. 4 meat. And get Giselle up. Awesome. So we are now almost tip-top fancy free. So get you healed up. And so no one's got any negative traits on them. And we're in a pretty okay place. Cool. Oh. Water. Water, water, water. I've only got the one shovel though, haven't I? And I still haven't come across that. It might actually be in this area. Let's get up on the hill. We can use up a blue mushroom. Yeah, nothing of significance. I don't think. No, it's not in this region. Well. Oh, we haven't got no sanity. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. That is a bit of a bugger. We need to get to there. 13. Doable, just about. Oh, we found a Dowling Skull Butterfly. And let's explore. The waterfall was something to behold. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Well, let's rest. We prepared camp and allowed everyone to rest. There was a tense mood as we sat by the campfire. Our group was growing tense, and a discussion between Bart and Aurea escalated into a raucous argument. A moment later, the pair were throwing fisticuffs and trying to strangle each other with grave intentions. I've never known a strangling session to be fun. You know, unless you're one of those, 50 Shades of Crap persons, with the whole whips and everything. But yeah, erotic asphyxiation, not for me. Not for me. Who do we want to upset? Who do we want to upset? Loyalty-wise, they're both pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of Aurea, so there we go. We tackled Aurea Dowling and separated the two. The pair had simmered down, but there lingered an unresolved conflict between the two of them. Hey-ho. Oh. We found the portal. Let's get up to as high as we can then on our sanity and then go to the portal. More rest, please. There was a tense mood as we rested by the fireplace. I noticed that Aurea was cutting her arm with a small shard. She didn't seem to feel any pain. Upon asking, she just sat there quietly, staring at the sky. She's one of those emos, is she? No emo, no cry. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the melodic tone of the falling water. No, 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 because we're stopping again. I instructed the trek to halt to catch our breath. It was a beautiful night and everyone seemed to enjoy themselves. As usual, I walked the area of the camp to ensure that no poisonous animals were in sight. While doing so, I wondered if it would be able to anticipate the kind of location by its surrounding terrain. Why is Aurea bleeding? Right, we'll rest once more. This was a good place, and I was sure we would get some well-deserved rest here. It was a calm night. For once I felt at ease with the wonders surrounding me. I considered my old companion Shabana as me and wondered on the nature of his fate. Why was he gone? Would we meet again in this world or the next? Why was I still here? Because you weren't murdered on the streets of London, is my educated guess on that. Whereas he was. He was indeed. So, sanity is up. Time to go. And let's explore the portal, shall we? Generating treasures last. That's always a good sign, I'd like to think. Oh, this is a rather large place. A rather large place. Wow. It's as big as our map. Well, I guess we'll just have a look, see what's around and take it from there, really. Oh, first we have a shrine. Let's get to the other side of the shrine, I think. Right, so I noticed that some areas of the structures were overgrown by some sort of abnormal fungus. Alright, okay. What we got? Gold! I wondered if we could harness the power of that fungus. The speed with which it spread was phenomenal. The fungus broke through the ground and covered everything in oily red patches. I ran. Do I run? That's the question. Do I run? Let's hope there's a village here somewhere. Right, we've... I wouldn't say angered, but we've definitely got the raptors on us. Let's go to this shrine. So, it's the ground which is nasty this time around. Alright. More gold. Do you stack? No. And a chasm's forming now, so we need to leg it. Run away. Run away. Well, I think we've made our decision on what's going on here. How long do we have left? 3 days. We might be able to get to the next one before we get kicked out. I keep forgetting we've got our tent. I mean, we've got to move. We've got no choice on that. Let's give it a 60% chance to hopefully run away from it. Is the raptor going to have one? Oh, no, we didn't make it. That's fine. My vision became blurry. I rubbed my eyes, and when I looked up again, I was back where I originally stepped into the terrible portal. All right. Well, that's not too shabby, I suppose. We do have an awful lot of stuff. What shall I do? Do I unpack the tent now? There's a 60% chance of us messing up. I can't afford to lose anyone, really. Let's just get the tent out. So the tent is up. Enter the camp. Let's rest. Times were dark and Aurea Dowling was my only human help. It was just a matter of spending enough time together until we got into a tiring argument. I don't exactly recall how it started, but it involved an indecent account about the differences between my selfish regard for my own reputation and my haircut. It is very 80s, I suppose, you know. Did we not speak for the rest of the day? Okay, never mind. I'm sure we'll get over it. 2 loyalty left. So that's enough. Let's pack up the camp. We do need to scrap stuff. Oh. Oh. I'm thinking this is the place we need to get to. 39. Let's rest up first. I honestly don't know what to do about that. I suppose I could scrap the hyena pelts. It's only 20. Probably the best thing to do. And explore, eh? So, let's rest. Oh, God, here we go. Aurea Dowling screamed as a red butterfly flew past. That night, she dreamt of giant butterflies devouring him alive. Alright. Big butterflies. I dig it. I dig it. You are a she, though, according to this, not a he. As we prepare for departure, blah, 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 rest again. The mood was buoyant as I ordered wood to be gathered for a fire. The sonorous hum of the water drowned out the buzzing of the world around us. In the middle of the night, I decided to refresh myself. I felt overjoyed when I plunged my face in the cold stream and felt the stress of the last days dissipate like a bad dream. Apparently, I had not been the only one with a penchant for a late night swim. I was interrupted by Aurea Dowling. She went straight back to her tent when she saw me. Nothing wrong with a midnight swim. I dig it. I dig it. So... let's rest again. And they all had a pleasant time. Lovely. So, here's my thinking. We're going to leave now. This here, wrong one. This here is this here. So we shall use the shovel. See what happens. I've got a good feeling though. After many exhausting hours digging and an aching back, we excavated something valuable hidden beneath the surface. Surface? And it's the box. Never open the box. And that is cool. Does the box weigh anything? It does. So, I think we need to make our way over to the village. 50. We can do that. There's nothing stopping us getting there. We can trade in a few of the items which are taking up spaces. Get rid of the maps as well. Make the villagers like us a little bit more than they currently do. At least that's the plan. Sadly, we won't be able to drop anything off, though. So, enter the village. Oh, they've got an idol. They've got an idol. I'm not fussed by the idol. So, what do you have, sir? We have mangoes, I suppose. You can have all the meat. You can have both maps. All of the spider's legs. Is there anything else we can get rid of? You could have the blue mushrooms. We're not really needing them at the moment. Standing of 5. What are we on? -5. So we want to pull it up a bit. 9. And that's with the mangoes. Yeah, that's alright. They're happy. Well, they're as happy as they're going to be. Do I want to rest? I've got the mangoes. I probably still want to rest. This night, the villagers held a ritual ceremony. They offered us a bowl of boiled food that had a delicious smell to it. Supposedly, it would taste like chicken. Why not? Oh, okay. That's why not. Let's sleep. And are they still okay with us? Yeah. We'll rest again. Sleep. We'll rest again. Sleep. -1. Just to keep them sweet, I'm just going to throw a few more at them. Just so we're okay. I don't want anyone chasing me, if I can help it. We packed up the trek and headed out as new adventures awaited us. They seemed quite agitated, really. The villagers did not like us leaving in the middle of a ceremony. It was considered a bad omen for the two lovers. Oh. Oh. Well, it could have been worse, I suppose. Right, so we are going to be heading back to the shrine next. And then I will probably head to that question mark by the mosquitoes. Once we're on this side of the shrine, we've sort of made our mind up on where we're going to be. And the mangoes are going off a little. We'll eat them all. Why not? So, what's going on here? We have an abnormal fungus. And the growth was tumorous, so that's more spiders for us. We found a sacred altar room. It was truly an awe-inspiring sight. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. More gold. None of it stacks. Tip-top. And where are the funguses? All around. That one's in water, supposedly. I don't know how that's going to work, but hey-ho. I mean, do we take them on? We don't have a lot of medicine. We're probably best sticking to our original plan. 34? That's coming through this question mark here. You know what? We're going spider hunting, I think. We are going spider hunting. Oh. Oh. Or not. Oh, well, that's very convenient. I dig it. I dig it. So we've got a cave, nothing too exciting there. We will go inside because it'll push us through to the other side without having to walk around. And we shall use our lantern. We arrived at a small cavern jumbled with the debris of what seemed to be a failed expedition, the rotten remains of what must have been an African explorer. All the bones we found had been cracked open, and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. What have you got for me? Rope will stack. Bullets, okay. Voodoo dolls, we'll just use straight away. Why not? Have it! Have it! And down to the next shrine, just directly down, I guess. How far can we get before we get punished? $26. We'll go to the threshold of the jungle and then we'll get the campsite on the go, I think. It's going to cost us a few days, but that's fine. We've got so much gold. If we make it to the end of this, we're going to be laughing. So let's rest. I was sleeping well when I was awoken by laughter. Curious, I listened to them and noticed my disappointment that Aurea was making jest at my expense. The group immediately hushed when they noticed me, but I feared my reputation was already tarnished. How bad is it? 2 loyalty. I mean, will she leave? And if she does leave, are we going to really miss her? Probably not. Chastise her, cheeky mare. I left Aurora Dowling know that I would not tolerate such behaviour. It was obvious that she was not amused by this open humiliation. You started it. You started it. This does look bad for us, though. It looks like we're going to have to make our way around. Sleeping with a roof over one's head was a luxury we were seldom afforded. Well, let's do it again. Unexpected visitors arrived. We were approached by natives wrapped in robes. Well, you might as well come and sit down with us, I suppose. We invited them to join us. They gladly accepted and sat down, sharing stories by the warming fire. We could recruit somebody. Get rid of Aurea. Let's trade. Let's trade. Or we could have the cocoa leaves. That would also work out well. And we could take the bullets off. Wow. Or not. This isn't going to be equal, is it? As much as I tinker with this. That's as close as we'll get. Alright, so do we have a look? Or do we use the cocoa? No, we'll keep Aurea for the time being. We'll just get rid of it on the next one. How's our sanity looking? Right, so we're okay. We might as well pack up the camp. And let's get up onto this hill here. Or do I want to go to here? Probably to here, actually. I've got a feeling that's all going to be blocked. So we're going to have to head north regardless of what we decide to do. We could blow through. But we're going to need a minimum of... Actually, we're only going to need 2. I think we'll do that, actually. A shrine towered above us. Time had taken its toll on the structure. One would have to climb up the face to reach the entrance. The building was cold to the touch. How very interesting. Well, let's use a rope. I was glad we brought enough rope. With it, we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. An altar, illuminated with breathtaking ambiance, stood atop a plinth. More gold. Probably not going to stack. Oh well, never mind. I began to shiver uncontrollably. It was cold all of a sudden. I could see my own breath crystallise in the air, and every breath was like tiny needles were being jammed into my nose and throat. Okay, so we're 3 items overburdened. We are going to use up... Wow. Cocoa leaves and irrational fears. Just in general, is that? Just in general, irrational fears? Superstitious, okay. 3 item slots overburdened. Right, so let's get rid of... We don't need the cocoa leaves. Let's get rid of them. And we can also get rid of the bullets because we've got 5. I do need to dump one more thing, though. The rope? We've got one more shrine left. No swampland as such. We can always make up sanity with our tent. Let's get rid of the rope. That'll do. That will do. Alright, so. Boom. Away we go. Next one. Oh, there's the pyramid. Oh, do I want to do that? Do I want to go and explore it then, or should we just call it quits here? We've got lots of gold. It seems silly to sort of unnecessarily put ourselves at risk. Let's go. I'm done. I am done. Stick a fork in me. I am done. The Pyramid of Gold beckoned us to victory. Hooray! However, a gate blocked the entrance. Small openings suggested that we required 2 artifacts for the gate to open. That we can do. After such an endeavour, tremendous relief overcame me. I knew that my name, John Rambo, would be respected within the community of intrepid adventurers. Nice. Nice. We got back all right. Are we last? Oh, we got a new world bonus as well. Cool. Second. Oh, not shabby at all. I will take that quite happily. I will take that quite happily. What a day. Triumph. Thanks. So, I love you too. We have Explosion Expert, increased radius of dynamite explosions. We have Navigator, increases the game compass accuracy when uncovering fields. Or we have Anthropology. Anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for additional fame. I don't think we're going to need Navigator. Explosion Expert, I've never understood really as far as taking a perk is concerned. Not really that useful. I'll try not to blow stuff up if I can help it. I find dynamite's a lot more useful in combat situations. So I'm guessing Anthropology. It's all about the fame. All about the fame. Okay. So none of them had that good an expedition, to be honest with you. We should be pretty darn close by the time we get there. So there's 150 which separates us. That's fine. So let's gift the butterfly studies. We're going to keep all the teeth. We shall gift to the museum that. We shall sell that. $145. We've got the box as well. So let's sell, and then gift, 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 gift. So what's that now? So if we gift this, that's going to put us way over 300 fame. So we can afford to mess up pretty badly in the last expedition. I think. And as it turns out, it's the rich prehistoric lands or bust. I'd have thought in the story of John Rambo chasing the Tyrannosaurus Rex, if we aren't going to come across a Tyrannosaurus Rex in a place called the rich prehistoric lands, we haven't got much chance at all. But by the by, that's going to be next time around. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy.